is it's unlike any other in sport. As both teams made their way out of the tunnel, these folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New England Patriots. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. That'll be taken about a yard deep, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. They'll run with a former Tar Heel, T.J. Logan. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll drop to throw. Fighting to stay upright. They'll let this go deep for Sutton. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. The gun. They'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Logan. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
The pass there complete to Sutton. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 7 yards there and a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Got a man open, it's Sutton. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16, and another first down. This is Logan. Down to the 25. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Patriots.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's caught at the 7-yard line. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
At the Steelers' 3-yard line.
On second down now, it's Carson. And maybe Shane's in the steel curtain here as the Steeler defense drops him behind the line again.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting one more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's third down.
So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is third down. Here's Carson. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
First and goal.
It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a first and goal. Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
You got to give some credit there, able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. T.J. Logan, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce zone, so we will start here at the 25. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Chubb, the ball carrier.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Check 31. Kill. Turn up.
On second and 7, Prescott. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Now Prescott. They'll roll him out right. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Wide, get wide. Safe. Then we're going to 53. Swerve to
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. Down right around the 25.
Chubb, the ball.
Preston Smith there on the stop.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
check 55. Come on. It's our time. Check 37.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Score Patriots 7, Steelers nothing.
Still 9 remaining on second down.
Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Mike, 55. Check 55. Mike. Here we go. Go to 54. Line in. Kill. Hey, turn it up. 49. Check 49. What's the edge? Pick the edge. Go. Deuce.
A run for Nick Chubb. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
Tackled.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
Check. Gun. Right there. Look, 55. Cover. Hey, 47. Mike 55.
Prescott to throw it. Steps away to his left. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Calvin Ridley. Touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. That's one of those long drives where not only do you score, but you really tire out the defense, too.
That's a great point because now they've been on the field for a long time. Them going to the bench, trying to make adjustments, trying to figure things out, but they'll do so fatigued.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they got themselves a first down.
First down, New England.
Now back to throw. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Steelers' 43-yard line.
The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 17-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Logan. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Taken down back at the 20-yard line.
2nd and 13. Throw left side complete. It's Logan. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. give him 7 on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's third down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's to his running back, Kerryon Johnson. And the Patriots are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Touchdown. Kerryon Johnson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Patriots add on to their lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Quit talking about it and bring it. Check, check. Lucky. Under 10, under 10, 10.
Prescott off play action. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. And got his man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain of 37.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he'll take this one down to the 36. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, time. Switch. Jim. Slam. We're going to 54.
And he'll be taken down at the 34. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
55. Check 55. Mike. Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. Under. Go. Get out there. Motion out of the backfield.
Now Prescott. They set up the screen to Chubb. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
On for the field goal. A 50-yard attempt.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this score will stay right where it is.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
Now this one into the hands of the tight end, Hayden Hurst. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
2nd and 2 at their 48-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Back to throw again. He completes this to Sutton. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. The Patriots send out their punter as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And this ball is going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
That's out to Chubb, complete. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Play fake. Here's Prescott. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he goes out right around the 39. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Well, they brought the pressure, and that meant man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit. And that's what you have to do, because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions. Even when you're taking some hits, sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term. Got to make completions, step up and make those throws, and he did that.
Check 99. Check 99. You go to 53. You got time right there. Check. Hey, kill. 47.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. He sets to fire deep. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A big play there as the first half is winding down. And the Steelers are within a 2-point conversion of tying this game.
Yeah, touchdown. I love it. Now it's only a 2-point game. I know it's the first half, but you got to think. Go for 2, tie it up, go into the locker room. What are you doing? Come on.
You're bold.
It's real easy to be bold sitting up here rather than down there and making that decision.
We don't have to make those decisions. Either way, little time left on the clock here in the second quarter. We'll see how this all plays out. And that'll carry over the back line of the end end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
So a very tight first half. We had to break in a one-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
55 is my guy, 55. Here we go. Check, crouch. We're going to 54, right here. Rush in.
Throwing, Prescott, buying time to his left. And this one is incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they've brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Play action now, Prescott. Forced out to his left. That's complete to Jack Doyle, the tight end. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home. Watch the twist. Out. Go to 54. Why? Check it out,
Coming right, this is Chubb on the toss. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That really sets him back, a loss of 6.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Check right. Watch it,
Off the play fake, Prescott. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Complete to Adam Thielen. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 11.
Mark 55. All day.
On play action, Prescott. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. Here's Brett Kern now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
The tackle made by Kareem Jackson. It's a gain of a yard.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
The Patriots send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And this will be taken at the 13. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a 1st.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Bang, bang. Switch, switch, switch.
Now Chubb. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the 1st half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
46, 46. Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. Rip left, rip left. Check, check. Fresno, Fresno, Fresno.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Prescott, and he'll find Thielen on the right side. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Kill. Alert 3.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10.
Safety's creeping. Kill.
2 On the ground, it's Chubb. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Seems pretty obvious defensively. A key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Prescott. This one caught by Ridley. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 13-yard line. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Game situation. Let's go. We're going to 52. Check 52. Quick. We're going to 52. Watch the ship.
Chubb. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Nick Chubb with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Steelers have taken the lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Here's Chubb to try to run it in. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion.
14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. That's complete into the hands of Carson. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
New England on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
And the Patriot first down.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Got a man open, it's Sutton. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They run again with Carson. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Chris Carson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th.
21 apiece.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Oh, he tried to pitch it, and the ball's loose.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Chidobe Awuzie there to make the play in coverage.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Here's Prescott. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. A toss play to Chubb. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Push him back. Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat. Here we go. Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. Let's go, D. Here we go, 47. Check right. Watching your time. Hey, let's get in that home. Wall, get wide.
Prescott to throw. Dancing to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Check 55, Mike. I'm on. Mike 55. Watch the run. Check 37. 6 guard. Check 6 guard. We're going to 54. Right here. 55. Right there in the middle. 55.
Now Prescott. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
35-yard line.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. They toss it left side to Chubb. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
30-yard line.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Let me breathe for a minute. Let me breathe. It's too hot, drop the top off the wagon. Lay back, flying like dragon. Man, I'm flying back.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Check 9.
They run it again with Chubb. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
Check. We're going to 54. Right here. We get. Switch it. Hey.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
The tackle made by Jayon Brown. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 16-yard line.
And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. So it'll all come down to the right foot of Eddie Pinheiro. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So it'll all come down to the right foot of Eddie Pinheiro. Footing obviously an issue in the driving rain. This one for the win. And this one is no good. He missed it. And that changes everything here in OT. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. On the carry, it's Logan. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Now back to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. They run with Logan. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to the huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Second and 6. To the right side and complete to Hurst. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Now it's Carson. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
First down, Logan. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free. And protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
At the 18-yard line.
They've had some success here in overtime on this opening drive running the football. Right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there and available to them.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16.
Brought down by Everson.
It'll be a 2-yard gain. And this long drive is going to continue as they move the chains again. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Here's Carson. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. The tackle was by the Boston College product, Harold Landry. Now the timeout comes here. In the waning seconds of this overtime as we could be set up at long last for a potential game winner. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. Now the timeout comes here. In the waning seconds of this overtime as we could be set up at long last for a potential game winner. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. And his kick is indeed good. And the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead.
Steelers.
We thought this game would be a good one. It did not disappoint into overtime, and it took the field goal to win it.
And we always pay lip service to how important it is to play defense. And usually we focus on the big offensive pyrotechnics, right? But in this case, they got the ball back on defense, gave themselves a chance, and they capitalized on it with a victory.
And I don't care what distance that field goes from in overtime. The knees are always knocking, but he pushed it through.
Not only that, think about your snapper, your holder. A lot of nerves for them, too, because they have to do their job in order to give him one last chance to put a foot to it.
So for New England, their very slim playoff hopes get a boost as they move to 5-7. And they'll have another road date next week with the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, it's another week with more questions than answers as they fall to 3-9. And they'll be back home next week as they're set to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.